Brochim Chabayim Chamudim. Gormile Ali. Welcome to another episode of Whining Over Wine. Lechaim.
Wait, why is she so funny?
Listen, I find it so attractive when people don't vape because I feel like everybody fucking vapes now.
I went.
Yeah.
So when I find like a person that doesn't vape, I'm like, you are a hidden gem.
And this is like no offense, but like first off, I went on a date with this individual who we were both like, our biggest flex is we don't vape. And then I went on like sometime after that, kind of recently, I was hanging out with this person who full blown like took a nice swig of that vape and blew it in my face. And when I tell you, I've never been more turned off. And I literally said to him, I was like, I don't vape. I don't like breathing it in. Like, I'd have to be absolutely blacked out for me to even consider like hitting your vape. And it's only because I have an oral fixation problem. But I just found it so unattractive. And then to blow it in my face on top of that.
That's
And of course it was a dude. But
even worse.
It's like telling someone that's your ick and they're like, oh yeah, let me just and fucking do it.
Yeah, and I don't judge. I don't judge people.
Put that on the playlist.
You could be doing worse things. At least you're not doing like heroin in the streets.
No, 100%.
I mean, dude, don't knock it till you try it.
Also, everybody
Have I
has
tried it?
preferences. Like, it's not a big deal if you don't like when other people do it. I'm sure people have other icks that are like, we won't understand them and we'll be like, that's so minimal. But it's like, you have preferences and that's
Like,
okay.
I
wanna know one of my
I hate
preferences?
when people put like one foot up on the chair when they're sitting down.
I literally hate when people are just like, my biggest one of like, honestly, probably one of my biggest icks is when people.
He literally just came at me. You didn't even defend me.
I was trying to make a joke and say one of my biggest icks is when people are so judgmental about
He's
my
drunk.
lifestyle.
No, I never judge because
Guys, should we go to after this?
No,
Yeah.
I dated a guy who could not stand weed. Could not stand weed. And I mean, at that point, it's like, come on. Like, if I tasted like it, if I smelled like it, like, go get in the shower, like, brush your teeth. Like, you're not getting in bed until.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I would break up with him.
Okay,
I
wait,
did.
wait. So a lot of times, people who smoke, the breath is just a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
I
I
agree
can
with that.
understand
I do
that.
agree with that.
But to be
But if
with
we're
someone
smoking
who,
together and we both have the taste in our mouth,
it's not.
but to
You can't
be-
taste it because you're
No, to
tasting the
be-
same thing.
To be too much.
There you go.
I had a girlfriend who, like, if I showered and I went out to get the mail and came back inside, she would tell me to shower before getting in bed.
Is that the weirdest thing, like, anyone who you've dated, like, has ever done?
I don't know about weirdest, but I was like, damn, like, what?
What's the weirdest thing your partner has ever done that you've ever been with?
Well, before we get to that, I think
have a lot of things.
I can, okay, maybe not if you showered and then went to get the mail and then came back, but if you're out all day, like shower before getting into bed.
The outside smell, you just like, I can understand that for sure.
Or like when people go to the gym and they're like, or when I go to the gym, like I won't sit on my fucking bed until I shower.
If you go to the fucking gym, the disgusting ass gym that everybody sweats on all the machines, and then you try to come home and sit on the bed, are you?
I would come home from the
mentally
hospital.
insane?
I would come home from the hospital and I would change in the garage.
Yeah, no.
Which is valid. I mean, literally, like with COVID and like all the shit
No,
going around, like
100%.
I was like fine.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, but dude, the gym? Are you fucking?
No, but I'm saying like I'm like that too. Like my bed is so safe. Like when me and Chloe used to share a room, I used to be like, "Bitch, we're both showering." Like
We're both showering. Get in here.
I also
Get
love
in
smelling
here.
good. I always need to
here.
smell good.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
I hate smelling bad.
I'm like,
Yeah, I'm like, is Chloe gonna like smell me? Take a nice whiff.
You do smell good.
I don't know.
What does
I
it
always
smell like?
try
Can you
to.
describe
It's
it so that way I
Kardashian.
can smell it from disgusting?
Undescribable. You're gonna have to get over here and take a whiff
Give me a
yourself.
little whiff, yo.
Damn.
okay,
Get over here,
can we talk
Big Daddy.
about? I want to ask you about your sexuality if you're
Go for
cool
it.
with it.
Open book, baby.
So like you can introduce me to it, and then if questions come to mind, I will chime in. But like let's dive in because
Tell
not
me
a lot
about
of
your
people-
journey.
Can I fucking finish a sentence in this bitch?
I'm sorry. I did blatantly interrupt you.
No, you're good. So, when I was younger, I'm sure like a lot of people Googled girls kissing girls.
Yeah, I did that too.
Come
Guilty.
on. Guilty.
We've all been there.
We're all there.
Okay, so like my mom caught me Googling like girls kissing girls when I was probably in like 4th or 5th grade.
No
Wait, you got
way.
caught?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Full
like, I
blown.
never
Like
did.
in the like living room computer or some shit.
It was like in the office of my house.
The
My mom like
office
walked
computer?
past. And I was like, "Don't look at me!"
You're like, no, not in the office.
And that's when I knew. That's when I knew.
Yeah.
Wait, how can you describe that day? Like you came home from Sunrise Park.
I came home from like my little 5th grade class and was like, girls kissing girls. I don't know what I was Googling, like boobs, like.
I love how we were going
I
on
think
like
that's the
YouTube.
first thing that I
you know?
googled to like see like a naked girl
Boobs.
is boobs. I just googled it went on images.
See, I did girls kissing girls on Google, but then it brought me to Pornhub.
Yep.
So
Oh, you
You
went
know.
straight
When I was
there?
younger,
Wow,
I
you were
thought
the first time I watched-
you were opened up like to everything like right off the bat. See, I googled boobs and I just saw boobs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You googled girls kissing girls. You went to Pornhub.
I didn't.
I dive deep.
I went to Pornhub. That was because when I Googled it, that's where the answers were.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You
But
know?
did you
end
watch
up
it?
watching a video?
Yeah.
Well, no, because for me, when I was younger, when
Yeah.
it was like too hardcore, I was like, I can't do that. Like, I didn't like watching like
Yeah, you're like, what am I
penetration,
doing?
but I would go on YouTube and be like, girls kissing girls.
Yeah.
Only
And then
YouTube,
there'd
never
be-
like Pornhub or anything.
No,
like
that was like too hardcore. For
I mean,
that
I,
what-
I, I
Yeah,
evolved
yeah.
there.
Is that the
but-
universal?
Let me defend my case really quick.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
When I looked up girls kissing girls, the video that I found was on Pornhub.
Yeah.
Did I continue watching porn when I was fucking 9?
Wait, 9
No, you probably
years
shit your
old?
pants and
No.
you were like exit.
I don't
exit.
think
No, I didn't do that. But I just didn't do it again. Because I was like,
Okay.
I seen what I needed to see.
Oh my god.
But did
And
you
I-
realize that you were gay? Because I didn't realize that I was gay at first.
The first time I found out what a blowjob was in 6th grade. I didn't even know, like, I didn't know. I thought gay was between 2 men. I didn't know that there was, like, I was so fucking naive. Honestly, until I probably was in, like, the middle of high school. Like, I was, even after, like, I was so fucking naive.
I forgot what I was
So
gonna
naive.
say
I
earlier. I had
knew-
something really good to say.
I knew I was attracted. Go.
Wait, you want to hear some funny shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear some funny shit.
Okay.
I'm so
Make me
excited.
laugh. Ha ha ha. Holy shit.
Holy shit,
I'm
ball
pussy
pussy
being LMFAOing.
All right, you ready
rolling
for
on the
this
fucking
shit?
floor, like rolling in dirt. Some
ROFL.
little-
Rolling in the deep, baby. Hit me.
RFL. Okay, wait. So I, in middle school, was introduced to masturbation by a girl over the phone. I was talking to a girl, and I didn't know what the fuck it was. And she's like, "Do you masturbate?" And I was like, "What's that?" And then she told me, and she like described it for me, and I was like, "Really? People do that?" And that's how I was introduced to it.
Was she
How
on
old were you?
Omegle?
Probably.
Was this someone on Omegle?
Did you guys flash your boobs on Omegle? Just really quick.
Yes.
Hand.
I flashed my
No.
boobs on
See?
Omegle.
Give me 5.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
I showed my titties on Omegle.
Guys, you were recorded for sure.
Yeah,
I
probably.
had a
It
friend
would
who
be
did
after
it
like
all the
a
time.
2.5 hour conversation. I'd be like, you
Oh
earned
no!
it.
Oh no! Never. Oh girl.
2.5
oh girl,
hours?
no.
Yeah, me and
Oh,
my
girl.
friends in
You were like, "I'm
middle
invested in
school.
this
I remember
relationship."
my friend
No.
Whitney. I used to sleep
She
over
had
at
a
her
2-year
house.
relationship
We
on
would-
Omegle.
No. 2.5 hour conversation. Like we
I
were
know,
on.
That's equivalent to like 2.5 years of dating somebody.
No,
Wait, I literally thought you were talking about, because you know how sometimes on Omegle they're like, want to play a game? And it's like, you know what I'm talking about?
So you've been there.
No, yeah, but I never flashed my titties. It's like, when you go on Omegle, it's like, want to play a game? 5 points. Wave your hand. 10 points. Show a little strap.
What?
15 points.
Yeah. No,
Show your
Carla.
whole bra. No, that was a thing.
100
And like,
points.
Glad we've
Show
all had
your
our own
titties.
experience.
Wait,
100 points.
wait.
Show your titties. Chloe goes, okay.
Okay,
I had a
no,
friend,
that
I-
wasn't what it was like.
Did you
Me
get
and my
100
friend
points?
Whitney, I used to sleep over at her house. And when her mom would go to bed, we would grab her laptop, we'd go to the basement,
Ooh, I
and
had
we'd
the
go
same
on
thing.
Omegle.
Mhm.
And then once we found someone that was like, I can visually remember what these people looked like the people that we had long conversations with. And they were, I would say, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that they're normal, but then again, I was on there. I was also fucking 11, you know? But we would sit there and we would just find people to have good conversation with, and we would talk to them for hours. And then at the end, I think the whole entire time, they're probably like begging us to show me their boobs. And then after the 2 hours, there's a level of trust that was developed, you know, that
Yeah.
I felt like I could give him a quick flash. That's all it was.
Please.
You know?
Very
That
nice.
That
sounded
was a
good.
crazy
That
clip.
sounded really good.
So I probably didn't realize I liked girls or was like attracted to girls.
Until like 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Shut up.
Sorry, I'm really
high school,
excited.
I like thought about it. I mean, like I only ever would watch lesbian porn. Like I never was into like straight porn or anything like that. But it wasn't until college that
Never?
I like came out. No, because the guys were weird and gross and it freaked me out with their wieners. And
Wieners.
I got into
They're
college
scary.
and I literally said to my dad, I was like, I have to tell you something. And the next thing out of his mouth was, you're gay.
He knew.
He knew. And I said, kind of.
Yeah.
And then I started out being bisexual and I like came out to my friends. I'm bisexual, like whatever. But I had, and this is like a recent discovery, I had a friend who's trans. I have 2 friends actually that are trans. And I discovered the term pansexual and I was like, oh, that's like what I am, because I don't look at gender. I don't look at like the vessel. I look at the soul. And with girls too, I mean, like I always say like I would never hook up with my straight friends, but like I had one straight friend who I'd say she's bi-curious that I like ended up hooking up with. I mean, keep in mind we were like blacked out. Like, and I just feel like everyone kind of has that bi-curiosity.
That's how it all started with me. I was like,
You said
I-
everybody has that bi curiosity?
I think maybe not
like 99.9
men, but I think every woman
has at least thought about
Come
it.
on.
Yeah, because I mean, girls are so beautiful. Like, girls are literally fucking like.
women are
Are
something
you guys
else.
all scared of penis?
No, but when
No.
you've been traumatized by men for so long, you start getting sick of it. I'll tell you that.
It's not
for
even
sure.
that. It's like I'm still
yeah.
equally as attracted to men. Like
Mhm.
I will still like. Well, now I have a girlfriend, so
Mhm.
obviously I'm not like seeking any like
Mhm.
male validation or like, you know. But if I had like a guy that was like giving me the right, you know, attention and like he had the right qualities that I look for in any human, a girl or a boy, that's gonna be really attractive to me. And like if you're hot, like that's only a plus, obviously. So you can be a guy, you can be a girl, but there are things that I look for in a person, and if you have that, like I'm gonna be fucking attracted to
I
you,
also
you
like
know?
can have like a really not like I guess I could have like kind of like a masculine side. Like I really like being dominant in any like sense, and I feel like women are like always taught to be like super submissive. So I've had guys be like, I don't want a relationship, like you're coming on really strong, and it's like, no, I just, first off, who says I want a relationship with you?
Yeah.
Like, who said that?
No, like,
Like, I'm sorry, where'd you get that? I'm sorry, where'd you get that
and I just say
from?
like I'm a
Dude,
really,
you know what? Can I speak for men right now?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the times when girls come off really strong, it does mean that they want a relationship. Obviously that's not the case all the time, but usually
Assuming.
But it's just so hard for
it is
men
assuming.
to commit.
It is assuming.
It is hard for men to commit, and it's like, do you not want a relationship? Because listen, like I've talked to like
girls
medical.
move faster.
I've talked to
That's
like
true.
guys who are like medical students or whatever, and it's like,
Mhm.
listen, I get it, you're fucking busy, like you don't want a relationship, but is it because you're busy with your career or because you want to fuck other women and you can't commit to one?
Bars.
I think girls move faster.
Listen, like
I
I'm
think
not gonna
girls
sit
move
here and
faster
say you're
because they
lying.
don't waste time.
Yeah.
Because
We're
because
just
to
I
me-
know
so-
what I want. I know what I want. What's wrong with
Yeah.
that?
I think
There's
that
nothing wrong with
girls
that.
I think that girls are so in tune and aware of their emotions that when it's like girl on girl, like that's why like the gay agenda is so real. Like girls move on so fast, and it's like gay people like get into relationships so fast because when it's like girl with a girl, you guys are both so aware of your emotions where it's like, if I don't want to date you, I'm not going to date you, and I'm going to tell you that. But if I want to date you, I'm going to tell you that. And if you want to date me, you're going to tell me that. And then we're going to fucking start dating.
Yes, I think that girls, I wouldn't say are more self-aware, but I think that when girls are dating girls, they're naturally at that level of self-awareness, that they can be really aware of their emotions. And not only are they aware of their emotions, but they're also aware of how their feelings and their actions affect others. And in doing so is ending things when it's not going to continue. And I've been in that position. I know a lot of people that have, where I am just like, I'm not going to date you. And I don't want to date you. And I'm sorry. But like, I don't see it going there. But if you want to still hang out
Yeah.
and
You
hook
still
up,
want to fuck?
sure,
And
we
that's-
can
yeah.
do that, but it's at that level of transparency
Yes.
with girl and girl relationships and just connection is there because that comfortability aspect
Yes.
and that what's that word? The
Communication.
not communication, the like it's two girls. What's that word? Like it's
Scissoring. Sorry.
lip syncing.
I'll say two things. One, communication is the most important thing. Like, I had this guy say to
In
me,
everything.
like, I don't want a relationship, da da da. And then I was like, yo, dude, like, I know I can come off like I'm a super affectionate person. Like, I'm sorry. Like, not I'm sorry because I'm not going to apologize for who I am.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Bars.
But like I'm not gonna, so I don't want to use the word like I'm sorry, but after we like got over that hump of like, yo, like I get where you're at in your life, I know where I'm at with mine. I'm sure he's probably still on Hinge. Me personally, I'm not because of
Yeah.
him, but just because of myself, my own values. I also don't like sleeping around, so like I was very clear. It's like if I'm opening myself up to be vulnerable, to be fucking naked in your bed, like that's the only person I'm going to do that with. And that's me showing him my values. And the second thing I was going to say is I know what I bring to the fucking table.
Hell yeah.
And I know, and I'm very confident, like, with the kind of person that I am, the kind of person I've become. And yeah, I was saying before, like, it's so great to be single for so long. And I have been single for, like, months now. And
Yeah.
I'm very self-aware.
How long have you been single for?
Since, like, January, I think.
Go off.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm
it's almost
graduating.
October.
Yeah, like I'm graduating. Like I'm in my final form. I'm gonna move out of my mom's house. You know, like I know what I fucking bring to the table. I know what I've been through.
And it's like never lower your standards for anyone
Never.
because you will find someone that's gonna check all the boxes.
and if I'm too much, fucking find less.
Yeah.
Fine.
It's
Can I
so
say? Can I
true.
say something though? Can
I
say
love
something?
that.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Not that your standards are ridiculous at all, but there's a lot of people out there that listen to shit like that, where it's like, don't lower your standards for anybody. That hold standards that are unrealistic.
Well,
You know?
Wait,
no,
can I say something?
no.
Me next, because it goes in response to that. Okay. There's nothing wrong with your standards. And I think even the person that maybe doesn't want a relationship has those same standards. However, there's preferences and where you're at in your life for a reason. And there's someone for everyone. And that person's out there. And
Yeah, I don't even think
like, if you're talking to someone and you're in the time of your life and you're ready and you're healed and whatever it is for a relationship and you want that, you're going to find that person. But those little ones in between that just because they say they're not looking, they're not. And they're telling you, and that you don't need to hook up with that person or be with that person. And it's like a preference thing. It's nothing about standards. It's literally just that you want a relationship. You're going to find someone that also wants to be in a relationship that also meets your standards and all of that.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily that like I'm looking for a relationship because I'll full blown like hang out with this individual.
Yeah.
But it's on his level.
Right.
And back to like what Yoel was saying is like I don't think my standards are like ridiculously high because at
No,
the
I
end of
don't
the day
think
I'm
so.
not asking for much.
No.
Oh, they're probably not. They're
Yeah.
probably not. I'm talking about people who like.
Oh yeah, girls are like I want this.
No,
And they
but
don't.
even
Yeah.
okay.
And
Well,
it-
hold
say
on.
that and not expect for them for themselves to do anything.
Also,
for
another
the
thing is like
person.
girls will be like.
I want to say something.
She's
Can I say
raising her
something
hand.
before you? It's
Yeah.
really quick.
Yeah.
Girls will be like, body standard, right? Girls will be like, oh, I want to do. God damn.
I'm sorry.
Girls will be like, I want to
because
do.
I wasn't gonna be in frame. I
Yeah,
had to
for
pick my
sure.
nose so bad.
She was digging.
We all do.
deep.
You think with these nails I don't pick my nose?
No, of course.
You
I'm
think
sure
with
it
these
feels- I'm
Hailey
sure it
Bieber
feels
nails,
great.
I don't fucking
You
take
think
for gold?
Hailey Bieber doesn't pick her nose? You're
I
wrong.
can't fucking picture that.
Literally
Isn't
everybody
that
picks her
crazy?
nose.
Hailey Bieber picks her nose.
Oh, I know that, but can you picture that?
It probably looks
Yes.
so good. She's
She's probably like,
she's probably
like, yeah, she's probably
Mhm.
like, get my.
no, she's probably like this.
Get a,
No,
get a-
you know what
get a
she
close-up
does?
on
She
that.
gets a fucking tissue and she twirls up the end of it and sticks it in.
She corners it, little corner.
I remember seeing girls do that in school. I'm like, stop fucking fooling everyone.
I do
Just
that.
Get in there.
I do that.
You know, for me, I would
course
go
you
to the
do that.
bathroom and I would get in there.
Of course you do.
No,
that.
but if I'm comfortable with you, I'll pick my nose with my finger. If I'm like not that comfortable,
10 points to friends who also tell you that you have a booger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come
Yes.
on, just
I
tell
will do that to strangers. I remember being at, I'm talking to someone. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I cannot let you continue.
Well, that's your first problem.
You
You're
have a fucking burger.
That is your first
No,
problem.
No, we're not. Not
Let's
the slander, babe.
Yeah, let's hate on.
That's-
I
no.
agree. Okay, wait. Can I say the thing that I was gonna say earlier?
Yeah, sorry.
The body standard thing. Like girls would be like, oh, I want a dude who's 6 foot, and it's like, all right, I want a girl who's not fat. It's like, but when you say that, it's like,
No.
oh, how dare you?
But I don't think that's bad.
Wait, it was my turn
It's
next.
fucking preferences.
It's a
Oh, sounds like my
preference.
turn.
You know,
That's what I'm saying.
I don't
So,
want to
like,
date a fat person. I want to be attracted to who I'm with. I'm
That's-
sorry,
agree.
I'm
That's-
not
I agree.
attracted to fat people.
I agree, but people get.
Do I
really,
need to be
people
with
get really
someone that has a
mad.
6-pack abs? No.
No.
Not everyone I've been with has been like fucking Barbie. I don't need that. I don't
Same.
need
Right.
that. All I
Like-
look for is somebody that's healthy.
I have something to say about the fat thing. I think something that I heard recently was like, holy shit, like I guess that is a really good argument. When people get really rich or like powerful or famous, like do they seek after people who are fat? Like do they have fat
I don't know, but
relationships?
I've been with someone who would like only eat chicken fingers and fries, and it was like a big part of why I ended that relationship.
I would end that
Crazy.
so fast. So where are you gonna go with that?
Crazy. Well,
Chicken fingers and
Were
fries?
they dino nuggies?
It doesn't matter.
'Cause if they were
Expand your
One,
palate.
you know, when I
Like,
knew it was over, I tried making protein pasta for him, and
and he
he caught me and like gaslit the fuck out of me and was
Oh my
like, "Are you
God.
fucking kidding me?" Yeah.
He's like, I want a dino nuggies tonight.
not the fucking Bonza chickpea pasta.
Stop.
Chickpea
Come on,
pasta.
protein pasta,
That's mad weird.
because that's the thing with me
Dude.
is I care so much about individuals, and I genuinely, if I'm with you, I genuinely care about your health.
I love that. Can I say something?
Yeah.
I love when like the girl that I'm with will like cook food that is like not fucking like a schmegular regular shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
not
hope
frozen
he's listening
food.
to
or-
this.
I love like if you
He
got a
is.
girl out
Give him
there
a shout out.
and she's
Oh, I
cooking
know.
and she's cooking you good food, good meals, like you know really.
If
putting
she's
in that.
cooking you fucking caramelized onion hamburger,
Wifey saute that shit.
Yeah.
she is wifey material.
Why
I
don't
made
you-
that
why don't
today.
you- Why don't you go ahead and look past
Burn me.
that little thing that she did
Ew.
that one day?
You're done. This is something that I really wonder, like, if anyone listening has been through something similar.
Yeah.
So 2 years ago, my grandma got really fucking sick, and she was in like a medically induced coma for like 12 days. She had a 20% chance of living.
Oh my God.
And it turned out that she went septic from a urinary tract infection, and it actually rotted away like all of her limbs, and she's a quadruple
Whoa.
amputee.
Whoa. No way.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
Mm-hmm.
what?
Is your grandma still alive?
Mm-hmm. And kicks ass.
From a UTI?
From a UTI.
Whoa.
So
All right, so make sure you pee after sex, ladies.
always pee after sex.
Always pee after
A
sex.
big thing too is any infection can go septic, and this is something I'm super passionate about educating people with. Any
Yeah.
infection.
Can you educate me on septic?
Yes.
Wait, now I'm
So-
scared. I'm like, I think I'm scared.
First of all, just quick note: stop using fucking
gonna
tampons.
be fine.
Get a diva cup.
Yeah.
What?
Save the environment. Save yourself.
So here's the
Diva
thing
cup.
with sepsis. It's basically when the infection leaks into your blood and like poisons your whole body. And that happened to my grandma. She literally lives life with the most insane mindset. She lost both of her legs below her knees. She lost her right arm from here up, and she has half of her hand on her left side. She does beading classes. She's on the board of the place that she lives. Her just like zest for life is so unbelievable. Her mindset after like what's happening and just her drive to live and kick ass is so unbelievable.
Wow.
Any infection can go septic. It's super important that you take your antibiotics the right way. You finish the
Yeah.
whole ones. If you get sick, you never take your antibiotic. If you think you have symptoms, take it all the way through. Any infection can go septic, and any form of sepsis can go into septic shock. So basically the infection leaked in her kidneys, leaked out into her blood, and infected her whole body.
Damn, I'm like sitting here. I'm like, I had an infection like a little bit ago in my nose, and I didn't take the last day or like whatever, and I'm like, damn, am I gonna die?
So,
No,
like-
you're not, yeah.
Okay,
how
so
do you know you have
sit-
an infection?
So
Well, if it
how do you?
hurts
Yeah,
or if
exactly.
it,
How do you
you know.
know that it's gonna lead to septic shock?
yeah, so her doctor was giving her a ton of fucking painkillers because she was complaining of hip pain, and it ended up being that it was a urinary tract infection. But she cut her painkillers in half, started using medical marijuana, and that's when all of the symptoms of her UTI came up. And you get really mentally confused. You get a really high fever. She didn't even know like what day it was. Vomiting, just
Oh, so she didn't go to the
insane.
doctor after that?
She was after like all the symptoms came up, we brought her like straight to the emergency room.
Because sometimes I'm like, do I have a UTI or like is this just like a day type of thing?
It never hurts to check, and she's literally proof. And it's not like, oh, she was having like sex or anything. Like, you know, like old people are
You get a urinary tract infection from fucking it.
Old people are really
That's what I'm saying. If you
urinary.
fucking keep your bathing suit on for too long, you can have a UTI.
Yeah. I mean, it literally could have been anything, but the biggest takeaway from her is, one, nothing literally stops this woman. She's fucking unbelievable.
I love that.
She walked
Shout out to your grandma.
She walked into my
Cheers for what's her name?
Nancy.
Cheers to Nancy.
And she really is like my angel. I feel like the universe just like knew that it wasn't her time and that I couldn't live without her.
Stop.
Which I couldn't, especially I lost Max right after all of this happened. So if I would have lost both of them, I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now. And
Well, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, very glad.
Me
very
too.
good to be here.
I'm so happy that we made this happen.
Yeah, I really am
Me too.
You guys are awesome. And yeah, that's the last thing, is that there's some really crazy shit in this world. And there's a lot of really surface level things in this world. And there's a lot of things that will knock you down and a lot of things that will bring you up. And there's a lot of things that it's all about how you come out of things.
Yep.
And there's a lot of things that could have broken me. I could literally sit here for hours with some of the things that I've been through. But as humans, we always care so much what the next step is, what the final goal is. And we forget so much to live in the moment.
Oh my God,
So much to do one thing at a time. Like this present moment right now, we will never get this back.
Yep.
That's so
It's
true.
so
Wait,
true.
I think-
Yeah.
Is this yours?
That's definitely mine, yeah.
Yeah, with that
Just because all the
lipstick.
lipstick.
Yeah, it's super special. We're all really fucking lucky to be here. My grandma's proof of it. Max is proof of it.
Yep.
And that's it. We're all here for a reason.
That's so facts.
Yeah.
That's really
That was so beautiful.
You have to do it.
Ow. Yeah.
It's a fucking courtesy. Ow.
Wait, Allie, I'm so happy that you came
Thank
today.
you so much for having me. I really am.
Yeah,
like
so
literally
fun.
we've been trying to plan this for a very
I
long
know.
time. And, like you were such a fun guest. Like if you ever want to come back on, be our guest.
Yeah.
No, you know this isn't the last time you'll see me.
It ain't.
I just spilled.
It's okay.
That's fucked up.
Chloe.
Wait, can you do our outro? And you have to do our outro in the Jewish grandma voice.
Okay, everybody. This is the end of the last episode of Winding Over Wine. It has been such a pleasure. Shabbat Shalom. This has been the 21st episode. Goodbye. L'chaim. It has been a pleasure. Thank you.
Subscribe.
Thank you very much.
Subscribe, assholes.
Do it.
Bitch.
Bye, guys. Love
Bye.
you.
And don't ever forget that I love you so much, and I'll never forget about
the
you.
end.
And you know what? Everybody's just like doing their thing, and like you might feel like no one really notices like the work that you're putting in and stuff. And it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that for a while, you know. But if you just keep working at it, one day it's gonna all make sense.
No one needs to know except for you. My dad tells me that all the time.
Actually, you should put that in a fucking journal.
And we're all our own best friends. And at the end
so
of the day,
true.
each other's company is fucking great, but you have to be okay with yourself.
Period.
You know what I have to say? You're not alone. You're with yourself.
Do you want to know what I have to say?
Wink.
No, okay. All right, cut.
Oh, thank you guys. This is so much fun. Can we do this again?
Yes.
Oh my
I feel like
God.